Hello, today is 9/5 of 25 and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. So we have traveled. Yesterday was a travel day for us. We are at a house sit. And for my coffee, the coffee maker that they have is a drip coffee maker. And I don't enjoy that. So I'm thinking about options and what I can do. And then I remembered that I had brought my chai, I think that's how you say it, iced coffee. Um, which only needs to be mixed with water, right? And so I don't I don't love having a flavor in my coffee every morning, but I will definitely like this better than drip coffee. I may end up like getting coffee from some coffee shops. I do like to check out different coffee shops and stuff like that. But I think that just for the time that we're here, I'll end up probably using this most of the time. So the last time that I made it, I used Fairlife whole milk, and I didn't like the mouth feel of it. It just seemed like almost grainy and a little thick. And I found myself like craving some water in my coffee. So today I made it the way the instructions say to make it, and I just used 10 ounces of water in the coffee, and it is much better. Like I don't have any graininess. The mouth feel is nice. It's good. It also doesn't have as sweet of a flavor too, which I mean makes sense. Like milk has carbs in it, right? Like it's a sweet kind of ish food. So maybe that's it, or I don't know, but it does taste better to me to have it this way because it's not as sweet and has more of a coffee flavor to it. Still, I would still prefer a little more coffee flavor, but it's better with just the water. So I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna have a Conscious Comfort donut. I brought a whole box of Conscious Comfort donuts with me. It's sugar-free, gluten-free from a local bakery in my area. And I'm not really sure what the rest of my day looks like. It is 12 o'clock and I am eating my second meal of the day. I was pretty hungry and we've just kind of got some stuff going on here. And so I needed something quick. So I grabbed some seafood salad from the deli area of the grocery store that I was at. I mixed with that with my collagen peptides because I did not add that to my coffee this morning. I just don't feel like it's going to mix in very well with like the cold water that is used for the iced coffee drink. And it was okay. I ate it just to kind of like be getting some food in me. I do need more protein today, so I'm actually going to add some protein powder to the next thing that I'm having. So I have Nancy's cottage cheese. This is probiotic cottage cheese. I find that it's a bit sour, and so I usually have to add something to it to like help with the sourness. So sometimes it's just a little bit of sweetener, but today it is some Pro-Dough apple pie protein powder to get more protein in, and to add a bit of flavor to balance out that the sourness. So I've got that here, and then I've topped it with about a half cup of fresh blackberries. I will drink a Body Armor Flash IV, and then we plan to go to the gym today and hopefully go roller skating. It is 7:15, and I am ready for my last meal of the day. So I have bowls. So this is a yogurt bowl that I made with Okios Pro plain Greek yogurt, 25 grams of protein, with some frozen blackberries that I actually didn't saute. I usually do that, but they had thawed, so I just poured them in my bowl. I have 3 eggs that I cooked in a half teaspoon of butter, and then I have the other half of a pork carnitas package, which is from Park Street Deli. I had half of it yesterday. I'm going to have the other half today. Before we look at how my day turned out, yesterday was a travel day for us, and I picked up a couple of protein bars that didn't have erythritol in them, in case I needed some food while we were traveling because we were literally traveling all day. I think we left at like 8 o'clock and we got here around 6, I think, but there was also a time change, so it was 7 really for us. So anyway, I got these from Walgreens. They are Think brand. So it's this one is salted caramel and this one is brownie crunch. Yeah, brownie crunch. I did not realize when I bought them that they have as many carbs in them as they do. So the brownie crunch one has 10, no, has 14 net carbs because it has 24 carbs with 2 fiber and then 8 sugar alcohol. And then the other one has 10 net carbs. It has 20 carbs with 5 fiber and 5 sugar alcohol. So that was kind of a failure on my part. Um, but I wanted to review them anyway. Like they could fit into your macros. It could be good. Like, okay, yeah, but I need something to be able to take with me. And so I'm going to take these. On the brownie one, on the brownie one, I did not care for this one at all. It wasn't awful. Like if I had to eat it, I could. It's not like making me feel sick or something like that. But it just was very flavorless and like kind of like cardboard. Um, and the texture was not what I thought that it would be. Like it's brownie crunch, and there was no crunch to that at all. Um, it was fairly soft and really like had this like off texture, almost like maybe it's supposed to be crunchy, but it was like it had gotten soggy or something. It was not very good. So this bar has 230 calories with 8 fat, 190 sodium, and then 20 grams of protein. The salted caramel was better. It did have a little better texture. This one would be like the one like, okay, so I need to take something with me. This would be the one that I would take of the two, but it still wasn't all that good. I mean, it's a protein bar. It's really hard to get delicious protein bars. In fact, I'm not sure that I've found one. I found some that I did like, but they had erythritol in them. And I wouldn't say like, oh, they're delicious. Like they still have, kind of this very processed flavor to them. So this one has 150 calories with 4.5 fat, 200 sodium, and 10 grams of protein. So the texture on this one was kind of more of like a cookie with some caramel on it. So it was kind of crunchy but kind of soft. It wasn't bad. It was okay. And the flavor was okay. It tasted like caramel. It tasted like fake caramel, but it was fine. It like so of the two, this would be the one that I would take. But I was disappointed when I was actually like going through the nutritional information that they're higher in carbs than I thought that they were. So I will probably personally stick with the Robert Irvine's protein bars. The cookies and cream is the one that I liked the most. Not that it was fantastic, but it has fewer carbs than these, and it was okay. It was decent. Okay, so let's take a look at how my day turned out. I'm swaying again. I used to do this all the time until I started working out, and I would work out pretty hard. Like I was burning a lot of calories. And so like my body didn't need to move as much. But now I don't work out as hard because I have learned that that's really not very good for me. It helps me to store visceral fat, which is not something that I want to do, and is probably kind of breaking down my body more than I want. I want to like make sure that I have space for it to repair. But because of that, I have started swaying again. So, all right, I'm going to try and stop and get through this. I ended up with not quite 1,700 calories today. My protein is 164. My net carbs are 34, and my fat is 90. So I am in a deficit of about 425 calories. That is just fine. I don't mind that much of a deficit. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.